Hello and welcome. How is everybody today? Good morning, good morning, good morning to this wonderful, wonderful, small little workshop for spouse abuse. Enough! This is what we feel when our spouse abuses us. The constant issues and challenges that we get because of our spouses. Is it our fault? Did we ask for this? No. We asked for a happy life. We asked for a loving spouse. We asked for a caring spouse. We asked for a spouse who could spend the rest of our life with us. And we could do the same with them. Holding each other's hands, loving each other, caring for each other, providing each other with nourishment and love. Welcome to the Spousing Abuse webinar. Before we start, I would like you to share what you're here for. To learn, or are you abused? Everything you share here stays just here and does not go anywhere. So let's hear it from everyone. What are you here for? To learn, or you would need help? I am going to pick two people who I will work on their healing live today, which means from now on, all your challenges and issues with your spouse will disappear. But I will pick only those two people who share. Thank you, Dr. Nisreen. So I will make the point not to take names. I can see your chat, so I feel it's fine. There are people now sharing. Thank you for your shares. A very good word was shared: toxic relationships. Before we go further, and I know a lot of you will be hoping that I introduce myself, I will, but not right now, at the end of this workshop. For now, we will focus on you and just you. We all have been part of toxic relationships. A toxic relationship, at one level, is all about supremacy. Who is superior? And who cares who is superior? The one who feels inferior. So I'm going to share the first tool with you. Each of these tools have been experienced by me and I've shared them with my clients. So please feel free to use them and share them for your friends or family members who could not be here today but are facing trauma. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Thank the Paramatma for the life you have because you breathe. And if you don't feel like saying thank you, that's also okay. If you feel that this life is not worth living, that's also okay. However you feel is completely okay. Just keep your eyes closed and focus on your breathing. Now, as you keep breathing, I want you to take both your hands and place them on your stomach. So you can sense the rhythm of your breathing on your stomach. Because we all know that the stomach rises and falls with breathing. Just breathe. No deep breathing, no long breathing. Just breathe. As you're breathing, for all those who have been traumatized by their spouse, and all those who have seen the trauma happening to either their family members or friends, just go deeper and go back to that point in life in your imagination, in your mind, when you witnessed the trauma happening to you or to your friends and family members. Just go back to that scene. See where were you when this was happening? What clothes are you wearing? How are you looking? How are you before this trauma has happened? Smiling, happy, busy with life, having plenty of hope, plenty of hope. And just keep moving forward. What are you doing just before you experienced this trauma? How is your breath just before this trauma? Normally, the breath would go up because the soul knows what's going to happen. There will be a little anxiety because the soul knows what's going to happen. You may have some sweat because the soul knows what's going to happen. And suddenly it happens. It comes with a full force, the force that is so heavy for you, the force that hits you like a ton of bricks because you did not expect it. Your dreams are shattered. Just observe where in the body did you experience this trauma. For me, my hands tremble, my heartbeat races, and I'm ready and raging with anger. Observe for you where it is. Keep breathing. As you find the one point or multiple points in your body where you're experiencing this trauma, Focus on it for the next 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now focus on the rest of the body, which is not impacted by this trauma. The ocean of healing lies within this part of your body. Focus on this part of the body which is not affected by the trauma for the next 10 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, focus back on the same point in the body which experienced the trauma for the next 5 breaths. You will sense that the trauma is reduced. Keep doing this for the next 2 minutes while I go in silence, and I will let you know when to stop. You can open your eyes now and share in the chat box how you feel. In the meantime, I am Dr. Saurabh Badani. I am an expert in 26 human behavior modalities. My doctorate is in mental health. I have done energy healing and mental health healing. I work on the physical aspects and the energy aspects of the body. I work on the soul. I work on the mind. I work on your body. I am a follower of Krishna, Shiva, Christ, amongst many others. As you can see, there is a Krishna peacock feather right behind me. Great, Deepthi and Kiran. Thank you for sharing. Please continue to do it, Deepthi, so it will reduce. Raima, the whole your so if you can't follow the instructions, it's very clear that that is the trauma part that you must look at. Don't look at the pains. So go to the part when you're breathing and say the part where I'm not able to follow instructions. Focus on that and focus on the rest of the body which can follow instructions. Now, when we go through trauma, we believe everything is stopped. Nothing can now get better. It's all worse. But guess what? When we are in trauma, our breathing continues, our heart continues, our blood flows, our nerves allow all the thoughts to flow, and our energy flows. When we experience trauma and somebody tells us, hey, you brought it in your life, it's destiny, we don't want to hear that. That's the first thing anybody can hear, right? What we want to know is how to resolve it, how to solve it. Yes, it may be destiny. Yes, I may have created it, but that comes later. So, the first stage that we just talked about is the stage of clearing the trauma. Once you have cleared the trauma, now I can take you to that stage where why are you creating this? So, trauma is created by a person who wants to be supreme, but in sense feels not supreme, and a person who wants the other person to complete them in some way and they don't. It is the cause of unfulfilled expectations. So, in a marriage, has been going on for ages, a man wants to feel supreme and a woman wants to feel nurturing. Well, not supreme, strong and nurturing. When this doesn't happen, automatically there is a gap, a challenge, or an issue which leads to trauma. Now, even if you are physically traumatized, real abuse is at the emotional level. The inability of getting over something. It is that extreme feeling, it's like extremeness. I'll give you an example from Mahabharata. We all know, for all those people who know Mahabharata, Shakuni used to walk with a limp. Had his wound not healed, by the way, his wound was caused to him by his father. He kept on poking into Shakuni's leg every single day till that pain became psychological, that Shakuni could not walk again at all. So, what happened was that Shakuni, even though he was healed, was unable to walk properly. This is what trauma does to you. Psychological trauma inflicts a wound in our brain that is so deep, so deep, so deep that we are unable to recover from it. The first exercise I shared is to help you recover from it. So please follow it every single day. The second exercise I'm going to share now is about creating a space of power and nurturing to live together, just like Shiva and Parvati. If you are a woman and you are the caring, nurturing type, where it means your feminine energy is stronger than your masculine energy, then with your husband, sit a little lower. It's the power of manipulation. If you both on the bed, make him sit on the gadda that's a little higher. So put something under the gadda. Even a thin sheet of paper will do, while you have nothing on your side. Automatically, the man will feel more powerful. Any kind of trauma or any kind of insecurities he has will start dissipating. That one exercise will change everything. Just everything. Do it every time you have a conversation with him. Make sure he is a slightly higher pedestal. No egos, just slightly higher pedestal. He will listen more, he will love more because he will feel stronger. You will respect him more because of him feeling stronger. The energy of a giver and a receiver. If you expect to receive, then you must be in the energy of receiving. You can't be standing on a higher pedestal, make yourself more supreme, and then expect to receive. Someone who's more supreme cannot receive. They can only give to the one who are less supreme. So if you make someone feel that they are less capable, you are always giving to them, never taking from them. If you feel that you want to receive, stand a little lower. See, simple, one sheet of paper, and that is your job done. Why am I the creator? Let's talk about that now. So, our soul has a life purpose. It needs to experience certain feelings through our body. So, it creates relationships which help us experience the feelings. While we're in trauma, we start feeling abuse, pain, torture, horrible. But go beyond it. What else are you feeling? It is the unfulfillment of my expectations. The dream world I had created for my life is shattered. Who created that dream world for you? Did you bring it with you? No. The experiences you had while you were growing up created that dream world. And the failure of those dreams to be fulfilled leads to first lack of expectations. Then what do? We start nagging. Men or women, doesn't matter. I'm not talking either side. Both are equally to blame and both are equally to benefit. And when we start nagging, we make the other person feel inferior. How can you change all of this? So, you must have tried many things already, right? Try this now. Stop getting impacted. If there's physical abuse, just walk away. Like, if you believe that the person's going to raise their hands, just walk away. Come back when they are calmed down. Similarly, for anger, just walk away. Initially, that'll get them even more angry. That's okay. Still walk away. Because any kind of abuse is looking for a reaction. When you stop giving energy to that reaction, the abuse has no choice but to stop and go away. So, three exercises: one, to release your trauma, two, to help you regain your confidence and get back to your level of equivalence, getting people to listen, reducing the pain. And third, changing the creation you did of creating the trauma and the abuse. How do you feel having these three tools now? Share with me in the chat box of any questions you may have before we move to the last step. Again, I'm Dr. Saurabh Badani. I have over 21,000 happy clients globally. I work in the field of physical pain, mental pain, trauma, abundance issues, health issues, issues for children and teenagers where they are not able to cope up in life, taking care of superiority and inferiority complexes, taking care of love and hate. Because what I desire is to take 10 million people to what is their true potential. Take them above and beyond what they believe they are. Let's see, any questions? There are none here, so you are all connected to me through WhatsApp. I'm assuming that's how you showed up here. Ah, there is a question. Kiran says, how do you walk away when someone insists on listening, then you're listening to them? Very simple, Kiran. You say, I need a glass of water. Walk away and say, I'll come back. Because by the time you get the glass of water, they would have calmed down and you can listen to them. Or you need to use the loo. That way, you're not fighting them, you're not making them angry, and still are able to walk away. All right, let's get to the final one. To give you strength for you to be able to manage and overcome the traumatic abuses, I would like you to join your hands together. See this? Join them together, cross them, press this, straighten it really hard, push this across. Do this exercise for 5 minutes every day to give you mental and physical strength to release all the trauma. This is exercise number 4. Exercise number 5 is hands straight, turn them around, put them like this, and give yourself a cool hug. Yes, tight one, tight one, tight one. Ah. Exercise number 5. And by the way, if you're liking this, please press the like button and subscribe to this channel. I hope you all come for more stuff. Every Sunday, we do these short workshops for 30 minutes so that you get the best in the shortest time possible. Okay, so we've done 5 exercises till now, and we will stop right here. Gratitude to all of you who have come and joined. Without you, there is no workshops. Without you, my identity as a doctor and a healer doesn't exist. God bless and thank you so much. My wishes to you through a chant of Om. Om. The first one is to help release all the trauma you have. Kiran, as I promised, I will take on one client for healing. So please message me after this workshop on my WhatsApp and I shall work with your healing. My second Om is for your abundance. Om. By the way, my 3 chants of Om have known to create magic for people. So please receive. Just yesterday, somebody got back 10 crores. And the final one is for you to have the most beautiful relationship with yourself and your life. Oh. I have helped over 100 families get back together. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.